guys and welcome. So this is the next video. So I didn't film a lot in the part 2 video because unfortunately my camera broke and got a new one. This is the new one. So now let's clean the pistons. I'm sorry, I'm just rushing it off because I have a lot of work to do. So let's just get on with it. So guys, right now I'm pressing the valve springs in to install the valve spring keeper to make sure the valves seat in place. So this is how the valve spring compressor looks like. You need to compress the spring to install the keeper. So guys, right now if you can see, I'm oiling all the gaskets, seals and the bearings and all the stuff because the cams, you need to lubricate it proper good. So I'm installing the cams. This is VTech cams. The stock cams, no advanced, no nothing. Haven't done anything like to improve the profile or anything guys. So this is the stock cam. So right now I'm installing the cam gear, which is the top head gear, if you want to say the timing gear, the main one. And I'm installing the 14mm bolt with thread locker because I think we need to install with thread locker these bolts. And I'm holding the cam in place with the 27mm wrench, so to hold the place in. And I'm tightening with the impact gun because Honda didn't specify like anything like torques. And now I'm installing the cam thrusters to make sure the cam doesn't move forward and back too much, like the axial load, which I mean it's known as axial load, the forward and backward movement. So, and here I'm installing the gasket, like I'm making my own gasket. There is no gasket, so I'm like using RTV, which is the black stuff, I guess. Yeah, I'm installing my own, making my own gasket, pressing it in, make sure the coolant adapter, the radiator adapter, sorry, not the radiator adapter, the head adapter goes in such that the coolant from the overhead tank over top reaches the cam head. I mean, what I mean is that this is the adapter guys, this is how it looks in. So this is the one which makes sure the coolant gets inside the head to flow inside the block. This is the top of the block, if you guys can see. So installing the cam. So here I'm installing the cam position sensor, and then I'm installing the spark plug, all new sets, no old ones. So I'm installing all the ones new, just hand tight plus extra. There is no like torque specified for this one. Just get it on, it'll be good for you guys. So installing the spark plugs, getting it done, just giving everything a bit of extra time. That's it, over. Then cleaning the head once again because I have put and polished it. I don't want any single oil getting inside because I have oiled the valves, that's why. So here, as you guys can see, I'm installing the rocker arms and the rocker arms setup, full setup, because this is a roller rocker setup actually for my Honda Bear. It's good. Roller rockers are one of the best, and I'm installing one of the safety springs, not the safety spring but the safety bolt. I'm just to know the impact gun, I didn't torque anything or tighten it even, just so that I can get the work done faster. What I mean done faster is that I just tightened the bolt until resistance, that's it, and then I tightened with hand and I took about the cam thrusters once again out because I want to adjust it a little bit. So if you guys can see, that's it. So I'll just tell you one thing, whenever working in head, always use your hand to tighten bolts. Impact only just to get the threads all done and get it seated, just to get the little resistance. If you're lazy like me, just want to get the work done as soon as possible, that's it. I mean, I love my car. So as you guys can see, once again I'm cleaning the top of the pistons, to be exact the head of the pistons. I'm cleaning the head of the pistons and the cylinder walls from any debris like carbon, insects, everything. I'm cleaning it all, making sure it's good. So let me keep quiet and you just guys watch what I'm doing. So as the engine head is really heavy for me to personally to lift and place it in the block, I asked my friend to help me place the head in the block. It's actually very easy to time your engine in a Honda L series. For example, so starting off first, you need to bring your cams to the up mark. I didn't do that because why I haven't filled. See this mess, had a lot of mess, lot of work, lot of problems, so that's why. So bring the cam to the up mark. So that the up mark means that your piston number 1 cams, all the cams, the intakes and exhaust, all of them are closed such that you create compression. That's the thing. That's why there is an up mark here. So bring it to that position, and then you're done. After that, what you got to do is go down underneath. If you can see, for my car, actually, I see this photo right over here. You see the dot? It's present right over here, but I have already installed the chain. So you have a one golden chain, you need to install on that. And how do you time with that one mark, one dot? You see this small arrow? You see that small arrow? Right over there. So that arrow is the one where the dot is going to position on. So you see why the golden mark is present over why the arrow, because that's the timing. This is when your piston is a TDC, guys. That's why, because what is happening, this is a TDC, creates compression, and now it's the spark plug which is gonna fire, which is the real ignition point. That's why. So this is how you're gonna time your Honda L series L15 Z1 engine, because it's an SOHC, because Honda does have L series DOHC engine, but this is for the SOHC ones, if you don't know, guys. So got that one installed. But just one thing, the problem I said, right? See that there, guys? Yes, that bolt right over here broke, sheared off. Which is the bolt, you asked me? This is the bolt which I broke off. Yeah, very bad, and I shouldn't have done that. What I did, talked with the, I torqued the bolt with the impact gun, which was really bad. I should have torqued with a ratchet instead of using an impact gun. I did it, broke this one bolt off, and the compressor bolt off also. The compressor doesn't look like this. I took off the front cover alone, that's why it's off. So 2 bolts, 10 mm bolts, need to get it from somewhere else, from somebody. So rather than that, my car is timed officially. So this is how you time your Honda L series. It's done. That's it, guys. Very, very simple. Don't get afraid by this or anything, but it'll take a lot of time. Just hold on to it, and that's it. You don't have anything else. But the next thing you need to do is adjust all these rocker arms and the rocker the towers. You need these towers. Some people call it as the kit cup clits. I don't know, I forgot about that. It's something with kit cup or something. So you need to time this, not time this, you need to, with a feeler gauge, you need to make sure all these are equal. For my car, it's a happy medium between, I guess, something around 20 mm to 24 mm, something around that. You need to make sure the feeler gauge gets inside, and a slight amount of resonance. I don't know how much the feeler gauge should be, but you need to make sure you get all those for the intake sides and the exhaust side. So that's the thing. After this, your engine is done. You can just install all the electrical lines, every other stuffs can go in. So then I will start assembling my car. That's all. Nothing else is there. You see in the wide cam, there is no more. Or everything else assembled, heads installed, like I said before. Nothing else. I know if the view is bad, it's because of 0.5 mm medias. That's why. Nothing else, guys. So let's get assembling. So here finally, as you guys can see, I'm installing the timing chain casing. So I'm just applying, a silicone seal, RTB, little bit of it, so that there's no oil like leaking or anything else. So that's it, guys. After this, I'll mount the engine. as you can see, what is this? There is no more jack because the engine is finally supported. Got the engine timed, for example, if you can see right over here. Got the engine timed. Installed the pulley too. You can see that, yeah. Installed the pulley board. Got the mounts done. Got the alternator done. Got the mount side. Timing case, chain, casing. Everything has been done finally. So now we are gonna just connect the, the rest of the stuff. Like this thing is what I mean is the, the exhaust lines. Catalytic converter still it has been attached yet, so I'm going to attach this ones, electrical lines and all this stuff. So all this miscellaneous stuff, now I'm going to install them and get the work done as well. So guys, I was extremely happy, like I forgot even to record the first hour. I'll just let you know one thing. When you're starting the first time after head assembly and all this port and polish, first your car will crank couple of times, like lot of times, and then only it will start, but that's nothing. It's the general procedure. So don't worry about that. There's more info. Now so like I said before guys, after idling a couple of minutes the car became normal, sounded normal too, and I just installed one of the tires and I'm installing the other tires. So you can see here check engine light, yes, after some time it will go off, so don't worry about that. If you're doing important polishing, yes, the engine light and the ABS light, if you have worked on brakes, it will come and it will go off by itself, so don't worry about anything else about that. Always fill oil before like installing your oil filter because of this. See here. See here, I have topped it off. See what's happening. The filter is absorbing. That's why you need to fill in oil before, because it's gonna absorb. So you gotta fill in oil first because it's gonna absorb. So even if the engine starts and then sends in oil to the filter, it's gonna absorb. See how much time. This is the second time I filled to the brim. See what's happening. And make sure to fill, that. Just get the O-rings nicely oiled up. Not too much, but yeah, get it oiled nicely. See the reason. That's why guys, I just filled it to this much. And now let's go install it underneath my car. So just hand tight. So like I told, get the oil filter, get it filled nicely, and make sure the O-ring surfaces is clean. There is nothing in it because I have already cleaned it thoroughly, so I'm good on that. I'm just gonna give it a good wipe, and then in the oil filter, it might probably leak. Of course it's leaking, so just put it in and turn it. That's it. Then you're in good position, so don't worry. It'll gonna leak little bit, not too much, but yeah, it's gonna leak that much alone. Get it installed nicely. Your oil filter, I'm gonna install the original Honda oil filter like I said, so it's gonna be oily, so don't worry. I'm gonna wipe it off and then hand tighten it. That's it. Just hand tighten it, but I can't turn it anymore because it's oily and it's leaking, so I'm gonna clean it off and then tighten it up. As you guys can see, once fill the engine oil to the proper level, this is the stick where the dipstick, how it looks like. Fill the Mobil 1 engine oil 0 to 20 because it's the best. And I have also installed a new serpentine belt, and now I'm starting the car. So guys, got a small issue like I said before. Like got everything done. Car started well. You saw the reviewing video how nicely it drove, like how good it was, the power difference, everything. Here's the problem right now. The compressor went off. I mean, what I went off, it means is that because of no oil in the compressor, the Freon, because of that, the compressor held on to the pistons, the side walls. The piston held on to the side walls and put a big scratch. So next video is going to be that fixing the compressor. Can't start my car or do anything. It's in the tow hook because I'm going to tow the car. Literally, like tomorrow it's going to be towed. To get the Freon installed, I got a new compressor for this. Nothing can be done. Old one can be salvaged or anything. So that's the fate of the BRV. But nothing else than that. BRV is completely fine. Everything else is good. No problem with the engine. Just the compressor. Stupid old compressor. What to do? I don't want AC, but my parents want AC to drive this car. So that's the fate right now. Like the problem. Not a fate, but yeah, the problem. I'll get it fixed and we'll be back once again. And I got a small goodie for this car. It's going to be revealed in the next video. So see you guys next time around. So next video will be within a week or so. Will be uploaded soon. So thank you guys for watching this video. See you guys next time around. Please consider subscribing to my channel and like this video and share this video if you like this. And you know, Honda fam, come on. This is BRB. It's a unique build I'm doing. Yes. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time around. Peace.